point is this. What is our nationality? What is our what nation we come from? That is the bottom line. That is what we're trying to bring to our people. Our nationality, because not knowing your nationality, then you don't know who you are, you don't know where you're going, you don't know where you've been. Right?
Right.
Right.
Everybody feel it, bro.
Exactly, but the thing is now, why you think is that? Because if everybody say they have the same Bible, why it have 10 different doctrines? Right there and then, that cutting out the idea of we all are one. We are not all one. We were never supposed to be one. God never make it for everybody to be one. It always had these special people that were supposed to be above all nations of the earth. You can translate for them in a big guy or two verse. You talk Spanish, bro? You talk English too? But you can translate for them for us. Make them understand exactly what we're saying. So the point is this. What is our nationality? What is our what nation we come from? That is the bottom line. That is what we're trying to bring to our people. Our nationality, because not knowing your nationality, then you don't know who you are, you don't know where you're going, you don't know where you've been. You understand? So nationality is important, because we're going to read something else. Psalm 147 and verse 19. Because the Bible was only given to one nation of people. That is why we basically we're starting off with nationality. What you say name was, bro? What is your name?
Sí. Oh, la historia de las razas.
Why you ask? What we doing? Oh, okay.
You're talking about the Bible, he said.
Okay, so read it.
Psalms 147 and verse 19. Samus, he showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation.
So you see that, brother? It said the Bible was given to Jacob. Jacob is a man who had 12 sons, and the sons became the nation of Israel. So he's telling you the Bible, the law, statutes and commandments, and the punishment for breaking of the laws was only given to the 12 tribes of Israel. So now that means something. Because if the Bible was only given to Israel, how everybody get it? What they doing with it? Right? Because if you have a son in your home and you tell your son, hey, what's going on? Don't come in the house after 9 because your curfew is 9 o'clock. Then he come at 10:30 with the neighbor's kids. Can you punish the neighbor's kids? No, you cannot do that. Your regulation in your house is for your children only. So if God give his people laws to follow, what have to do with everybody else? Okay? You understand? So all the other nations have their gods and they have their rules that they follow, which is not our rules. Our rules is not their rules and their rules is not our own. All the gods of the nations are idols. Psalms 50, 95 or 96 somewhere. Right? Look at that. Because all the other nations have their gods. Their gods are idols, but they have their gods, which is not our gods. Okay?
Yeah.
Read that.
The book of Psalms chapter 96 and verse 5. For all the gods of the nations are idols, but the Lord made the heavens and the... Yeah.
The Lord made the heavens. So now, the one true God, the God of Abraham, Isaac and Jacob, is the one true God. That is the God of this Bible. Because the Chinese have their God, which is Buddha. The Indians have their God, one of which is... They have a bunch of gods, the Indians. One of them is Krishna. The main one is Krishna. Right? All them nations have their gods. They have their custom, they have their culture, they have their land, they have their language. Jeremiah 2:11. Yeah, Jeremiah 2:11. Right? So the point is, what is our own? What is our... What is it that we're supposed to... What is the code we're supposed to live by? That is the question, you know. You with me so far, bro? Alright.
Jeremiah chapter 2 and verse 11. Have a nation changed their gods?
Question. Have the nations changed their God? Have the Chinese ever changed his God? No.
Never.
From way back when, they still worshipping Buddha up to this day.
Bring it out.
the East Indians still worshiping Krishna up to this day. You know,
which are yet no gods.
so we just read that the gods of the other nations are idols. So although their gods is idol, they haven't changed them. They still worship the same idols from way back when until now.
But my people have changed their glory for that which doth not profit.
But Israel, us, children of Israel, we change our God. We change our glory for what that doesn't profit. So that is where white Jesus coming in. That is where we find ourselves in Islam. We find ourselves in all sorts of nonsense that doesn't belong to us. And what that belongs to us, we doesn't take heed to it. Right? So God does our people, because you might be following Jah. You say, we're going to put people following that just now. But what other gods are our people following right now?
We got different kind of God. People follow money.
Because remember,
People follow money as God.
remember, we just read that the other nations haven't changed their God. So the other nations still worshiping the same gods from hundreds of years ago. But now it's saying Israel change up their gods. You understand? So that's why I asking you now, what gods are we following right now that we wasn't following before?
Yeah.
Why
Oh, he said, look for the Bible. Will you just read?
Other people how we check with them about Spanish.
So he could check it.
write the script in un papel? Dime a piece of paper.
Put on the same flyer.
Write it on the flyer, man. On the flyer.
And think for themselves. It's a struggle.
Right.
Right. Everybody feel it, bro.
Exactly. But the thing is now, why you think is that? Because if everybody say they have the same Bible, why it have 10 different doctrines? That is a good question, right?
Yeah.
Because 9 of them lying and 1 that right. Now, that is where you have to prove for yourself. Because remember, I cannot make you believe nothing. You have to pick the sense of doubt out of nonsense, and it's the most that will lead you. You check me. Take a watch. So here we reading. You may 1 Peter 1:20. Look at what the Bible says concerning all that multiplicity of religions that are out there. And then we're going to show you something after that too. Because God never gave us religions. You check me?
2 Peter 1:20. 2 Peter 1:20. Knowing this first, that no prophecy. Knowing this first, that no prophecy of the scriptures is of any private interpretation.
So you see that, brother? It said no prophecy of the scriptures of any private interpretation. So you don't have your belief, my belief, and 16 other beliefs. It says what it says, and that is it. So if we say we believe, we're supposed to know that first thing we're supposed to know. There is no private interpretation of any scripture. Read the second one, man.
But the prophecy come not in old times by the will of man, but the holy men of God speak as they were moved by the Holy Ghost.
Right? So now, the prophecy of old time didn't come by man's mouth. Most of that special fellows, the prophecy word to speak. You understand? So if you say you believe and you say you're going to follow something, it's supposed to be according to what the scripture says. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to. So that I go there to show you that. But if
Thy God to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
so now, I hope you listen to that carefully. Say it will not happen that if the children of Israel keep God's commandments, their position is supposed to be above all nations on the face of the earth. So now, providing that the children of Israel kept God's laws, they weren't supposed to be equal with anybody. They're supposed to be the ruling nation. So that, right there and then, that cutting out the idea of we all are one. We are not all one. We were never supposed to be one. God never make it for everybody to be one. It always had a special people that were supposed to be above all nations of the earth. But that remember that it gives a stipulation, providing that they kept these laws. You catching me, bro? So now, question to you now. Because we tell you that we are the Israelites. Are we above all nations on the face of the earth as we speak?
No. To the bottom, black people.
You're right. Because that is exactly where we be. Are we above all nations on the face of the earth right now?
Black?
Black, Hispanics, Indians, we above anything at all?
No, we're killing ourselves.
Yeah, because
Black people is a moon downfall. Yeah.
you're right, and we're going to prove it in the Bible. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and verse
Man, they say emancipate yourself from mental slavery. I don't know how that happened. Got teen gone yet.
Right,
It's getting worse.
we go and see why. Because all what we giving you the reasons why, you know, and the solutions to fix it too. That's why we out here. Because here's something. You see, when you see them fellas in purple and gold and black, don't note to yourself, this is not Christianity. You understand? This is not Christianity. Christianity is a religion that was made during slavery.
That's right.
To keep black people under white supremacy. Somebody who are Google, get man-made religion, and then we'll show them that after. Read that.
15.
Yeah, 15.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15.
So that is the second part of the stipulation. Because it's a covenant that, yeah, you see me? Read.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So it said going to happen. If them children of Israel don't want to listen, they don't want to keep the commandment that was given to them, what going to happen to them?
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So it's saying, if they don't keep the commandments, they don't do what the Most High asked them to do, they're going to be cursed. A portion of curse is going to come on them and overtake them. So now, we're going to go step by step through some of those curses and see who it's looking like on earth today, if it's not us. Right? Read 42.
42.
Because that's easy to see in Anguilla.
Deuteronomy 28 and verse 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low.
You understand it, brother? It said a stranger that is within thee shall get above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. Question to you. Who is the strangers among us?
Very common here.
Who is the strangers among us?
What do you mean yourself who's a stranger?
I ask you, who you feel like the strangers among us?
Most likely the strangers are the people that migrate here, that ain't from here.
Yeah, but you think that, hold on, you think that talking about your brother from Santo Domingo, Dominica or St. Lucia?
Sometimes them themselves just get above us. Because I'll tell you something, right?
No.
Black people, naturally on the whole, like keep down each other. And then Anguillians are add to that as well. Them keep down each other.
Listen this, listen this. Remember, we just proved earlier on how you check in your language, your people. So now the St. Lucia that come here is your people too.
Yeah.
So when it say,
I ain't saying that, but
so
I tell you still, sometimes them themselves that come here. I speak about that I here.
But we're talking about on a nation basis. We're talking about not an individual, on a nation. So when it say the stranger, you're talking about another nation. So that's why I ask you, who is the strange nations that among us that is higher than us? Example, Chinese, that is a different nation that is among us. Why is their status compared to our own in our own country? Are they not higher than us in our own land where we born and grow? So the same thing that happening in Anguilla, it's happening in Dominica, it's happening in Santo Domingo, it's happening in Jamaica, it's happening in Nevis, St. Kitts, the whole of the Caribbean, everywhere you can find Israelites.
Listen to this too, right? Hold on, listen to this too, right? God made 18 nations in the Bible. We derive from one. So we derive from one, and the 17 other nations that were there. One of the nations that we derive from includes the Hispanic man, the Native Indian man, and the black man.
They're all like the same nation.
So all the other 17 nations, God ain't dealing with. God only deal with us. Just like God got a special bird, He got a special animal, He got a special number. We never
So
been
God
taught
only
that.
deal with the black people.
No, God only deal with the Israelites. Because when you say black,
Who was the
black.
Israelites?
Good question.
So now my brother gonna give
The
it to you.
Israelites are the black people, Hispanic people, Native Indian people. Those are the Israelites.
Another question.
Yeah.
Why did God choose just a set of people? Because like we are people.
Yeah.
We all do good and bad.
I could button
And why
Yeah, man.
God
Romans.
choose especially?
Same one we were reading on there, bro.
What do you think God choose specially that set of people?
Let's see what the Bible says. What?
Can you question God move? Can you tell God who to choose? Because take for example, in all them equipment you have there, you don't have a special shape. You have a special machine you just use, right? That you like more than all the rest.
Yeah.
Can the machines ask you why?
The machine?
Yeah. Can the machine ask you why?
No, no.
It cannot ask you nothing because it's you that deciding which machine is your
The
favorite.
machine, but God created us with a mind to think just like Him. I see.
So yeah,
He said like
can you
on His
question
own
why?
image. It's because we could use it.
So can you question why God choose you and not somebody else?
Of course, once the question is in me, God put it in me.
Hold on.
Because He gave me the...
Let me show you something to my soldiers or something. But Jeremiah 18 verse 4. Check this out. Because Jeremiah 55 and verse 8. Just to add to what soldier trying to bring out. Because again, this is things that we ain't been taught. Go ahead, read that, brother Jay.
Jeremiah 18 and verse 4. And the vessel that he made of clay was marred in the hand of the potter. So he made it again, another vessel, as seemed good to the potter to make it. Then the word of the Lord came to me, saying, O house of Israel, cannot I do with you as this potter?
Listen to this.
Saith the Lord,
Listen to this.
behold, as the clay is in the potter's hand, so are he in my hand.
So God said, listen, just as the clay is in the potter's hand, so is we as a nation in His hand. Read.
O house of Israel,
Uh-huh.
and what instant I shall speak concerning a nation and concerning a kingdom, to pluck up and to pull down.
So guess what? You can't ask God one nation, He gonna pluck up, one nation He gonna put down. This God we talking about?
I asked you.
No, but no, the statement you made was, how can God, that you know what he said? How can God choose a particular set of people and forget about the rest?
No, the question is,
You are assuming as well?
why you think God choose that set of people
Why we think He chooses?
and reject the others?
We're gonna see.
Right? So when you ask us the question, right? You ask us the question, right? One thing alone we can do, give you what God said, because we can't tell you what we think, what we feel. You understand? Because of this, really.
1 Peter 4:11. Any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of God.
You understand that? It says if any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of God. So if you wouldn't speak about God, you have to speak according to God's word. You can't speak what you want or what you think. You understand? So that is why when you have to question, we go into the Bible to give you the answer. Because if you notice, when you go to church, no, it's not a problem. Question is good.
So should I ask what you want to read? Carlos, how far you want to read? The whole book?
Yeah.
Or what chapter?
He said he gonna read from the top.
No, but the point was is verse 7 that you say we're going to read from.
Well, he said he
But we
gonna
got
read more.
but keep
So
in the
read
proper context from verse 1 till if you understand what verse 7 was saying. Verse 7 wasn't talking about what you think you're talking about. The covenant was ours with Abraham's son, the chosen one, which was Isaac, who made the son that, no, you know the story that he carried on from saying, hey guy, run away and the angel stop her. Now her seed is the chosen one. It says, from Sarah.
El verso exactamente donde dice lo que antes conoció.
Watch that. What was the point of this of reading verse 7? What was the point? What is the idea? What was the point for bringing out verse 7? What he was trying to prove?
Which one? It was the other guy. Hey, come on, brother, come. So come on, you guys sit over here for you, man.
What is the point you're trying to make? Verse 7. You're trying to understand that?
No, porque yo no hablo inglés, no speak English.
No, we understand Spanish. No, we understand.
Yes.
Okay.
Lo que antes
We
conoció.
can understand Spanish. So
A lo que antes conoció, Romano.
yeah, so what
¿Cuál verso es a lo que antes conoció a esos?
ask him what is the
Bueno,
point?
yo pudiera hacer una pregunta.
¿Cuál?
¿Cuál es el motivo de enseñar que Jesucristo es negro? O sea, ¿qué tú enseñas?
Because the Bible said that porque la Biblia dice eso. La Biblia dice.
Porque la Biblia dice,
Sí, la Biblia puede decir que Jesucristo sea blanco o sea negro, pero eso no tiene ninguna enseñanza, porque al final lo que tenemos que creer en Dios.
You see, it doesn't matter if the Bible says black or
Okay,
white.
good.
You see,
Let's see what the Bible says.
eso es lo que te tengo que
Let's see what the Bible says.
1 John 5 and verse 10.
Uh-huh.
He that believeth on the Son of
So
God
you believe in Jesus Christ, right?
hath the witness to
So
himself.
you got to witness to yourself that Jesus came, He died on the cross for us, right? Read.
He that believeth not, God hath made him alive.
So now the story changed now. If you don't believe the Most High God, you made him a liar. Why?
Because he believed not the record that God gave of his Son.
So God got a record in the Bible. Hope you're with me. You hear? Right? God got a record that He wrote about His Son, Jesus Christ. Where we gonna find it? In the Biblical. Right? Good.
The revelation of Jesus Christ.
So this is the revealing. How you say revealing? How you say revealing?
Revelación.
Revelation, right? Go ahead.
Which God gave unto him to show unto his servant things which must shortly come to pass.
So this is a revealing of Jesus. That something's gonna happen. Why the revealing of Jesus have to come to pass?
The revelation of Jesus
So this
Christ,
is a revealing of Jesus Christ, right? John?
which God gave unto him to show unto his servant things which must shortly come to pass.
So God gave Christ to tell him, look, you need to reveal something about yourself in the last days. That's things that shortly come to pass. Translate.
Dice esa revelación de Jesucristo que él demanda a Juan
Sí, esta es una revelación para todos nosotros. Entonces ahí no
Los
tiene
acontecimientos que pasaron.
en los acontecimientos que van a pasar, no tiene que ver nada con Jesucristo negro o con Jesucristo blanco. Por eso yo quiero dar a entender.
Espérate, te viene.
And he sent and signified it to his angel unto his servant John.
So God told Christ to tell the angel to tell John. Translate.
So, Jesús dile a Juan para dile con nosotros.
¿Te entiendes?
Okay.
Who bore record of the word of God and of the testimony of Jesus Christ and all things that he saw.
So guess what? John had to bear record of everything that he see. Right?
Juan dile a todo que él mirar, todito que Jesús te dile a él para hablar con nosotros.
Tú me estás diciendo que yo tengo que creer en Jesús en todo lo que tú me estás leyendo. Entonces yo entiendo eso perfecto, de que yo tengo que creer en Jesús, porque es la revelación de Dios para toda la humanidad. Pero el punto donde yo quiero llegar es que ¿qué comunicamos con decir que Jesucristo es negro? Pongamos un ejemplo, si Jesucristo es negro, ¿qué queremos enseñar con que Jesucristo sea negro?
Te viene, he want to know like, what is the motive of
Creo
this?
todo lo
What is the significance of showing that Christ is black? For if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus,
So another Jesus was preached unto us, another gospel. Right? Where it happened to us? It happened to us in slavery.
En esclavo.
Okay? Read.
which we have not preached,
The Bible. So now another Jesus which is not preached in the Bible. Read.
Which one of it?
Otra Dios que no está en la Biblia.
Huh? Which one? Oh, wait, we can't. We need to get you question first, and then you're gonna accept it. Wait.
¿Tú entiendes? Él dice que la Biblia, otra gente ven y habla un otra Dios que la Biblia no dice.
De otro evangelio. ¿Qué estás leyendo? Keep reading.
Okay, I'll praise it.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is